We now turn to new details about a makeshift club in North Houston where 2 teens were killed.
Yeah, here's what we're learning. The venue on Jensen Drive was not supposed to be operating after a failed inspection.
Orko Manna is live there tonight. Just how extensive are these violations, Orko?
Yeah, Mia, city officials tell me that Houston Permitting Center inspectors came out here to the club today to investigate this club, and they say it was operating without a certificate of occupancy, that is, and you can see that they posted this notice on the door demanding the club operator to respond to them, and tonight city leaders are pushing for change.
To have this happen to young folks, it breaks your heart.
Houston City Council member Mario Castillo is devastated. 14-year-old Azaria Bankhead and 16-year-old King Randall were killed, and 4 other teen girls were hurt in a shooting Saturday night at a makeshift club called The Curfew during a pop-up party. Castillo represents the area of North Houston where the shooting happened.
My concern is how quickly these can pop up.
What's also alarming, he says, is the club operator's alleged disregard for the rules.
This was at a facility that wasn't set up to host a crowd like this. They didn't even have a certificate of occupancy. And so if we're going to have kids gathering to socialize and to have a good time on a weekend, which is totally fine, you want to make sure they're doing it in a place that's safe.
Houston Public Works confirms with me that Houston Permitting Center inspectors investigated the curfew and posted this notice of deficiencies on the door of the business today, asking to obtain a certificate of occupancy. Officials say their records indicate that the last application for a certificate of occupancy was filed in October 2023, but, quote, an inspection on February 15, 2024 found issues that needed to be addressed. The project was rendered inactive on August 15th when the issues were not addressed. Officials tell me some of those issues include no occupancy electrical permit, no mechanical occupancy HVAC permit, prohibited locks, a missing restroom exhaust, and missing guardrails for rooftop AC units.
HPD doesn't have the ability to enforce certificate of occupancy violations.
Castillo tells me he's talked with the police chief about changing that.
He's asking for the ability to do that. That's one thing that I believe can be looked at.
In light of this weekend's deadly shooting, Castillo is planning to host a community meeting next month to address the issue of unregulated pop-up parties, not just at this venue, but citywide.
I want to do what I can to prevent this from happening again. And inspectors were unable to speak to the club operator today, and they now have 7 business days to respond to that notice. The notice stating that if that is not resolved within that time frame, additional actions will be taken by the city. Reporting live tonight from North Houston, Orko Manna, KHOU 11 News.
We'll see if the deadline's met. Thank you so much.